Okay, hello everyone. It's Pat with Empowering by Design with a daily card reading and message that I'm posting on Friday, December 17th. And I'm chuckling because this is the third time I have tried to film this video, and I'm still having technical difficulties. It must be Mercury retrograde. Anyways, the angel that I'm going to call upon today is Archangel Michael, because he directed me to do so. And I've had to call him in to oversee the filming of this video so that it works this time and I can get it uploaded. But anyways, when I shuffled the deck earlier, the card that popped out was Forgive Yourself. You've done nothing wrong. And I find it interesting because this is the third time we've gotten this message this week. The mermaids had self-forgiveness on Monday. The very next day we had Archangel Zadkiel with compassion. And again, he's an angel who can help you to forgive yourself and others. And now we have Michael coming up again today with this same message. The card says, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. And the message on the card says, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear toward others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. And peace is the real message of this card, okay? And it's, if you can see the images on the card, there's an angel and she's holding onto a child, and there are lambs around her. And the lamb is sort of symbolic of peace. And the child is laying very comfortably in her arms. And it represents the peace that comes from forgiveness. I want to hold this card in the right place there so everybody can see it. It represents the peace that comes about from forgiveness. And the reminder that there is a part of us, a very childlike, part of us that has a very childlike quality to it, that he speaks to in this message, where he says, you've done nothing wrong. There is a part of us that is completely spiritual and childlike, that is innocent, guiltless, faultless, just like a little baby is. They're innocent, completely innocent. And the message in this card is to help remind us of that. And I also feel like Michael, with this message, is helping us to clear ourselves. Michael is an angel who helps us to clear the psychic energies around us in our aura. But in general, he helps us to clear away heavy energies so that we can move forward on our path. And I feel like with this message and the other messages that we got this week, the angels are urging us to release a lot of deep unforgiveness so that we can move forward on our path. Because once the new year comes, and it's not that far away, people are looking for a fresh start. They want to move forward. And especially if you're trying to make huge leaps forward in the new year, one of the ways that you can accomplish that is through forgiving yourself for past mistakes. In Ralph Blum's book, he has a book about runes, which a rune is another form of divination. But in the description of one of his runes, he says, rectification must come before progress. And self-forgiveness is one of the ways that we rectify our past so that we can move forward on our path with our mission and our purpose. And this card speaks to the fact that there may still be some of us out there who are really, really down in self-blame. And what the angels say to us is that guilt and unforgiveness towards ourselves doesn't help anybody. If we have a strong urge to be of service and help the world, to be stuck in blame, self-blame, and unforgiveness prevents us from moving forward on our path. It is literally like a huge block that prevents your good from coming to you. So they want us to take steps, huge steps forward, and maybe we can just sit and take a few deep breaths. Because sometimes self-forgiveness and forgiveness of ourself, of others, or if there's someone that we want forgiveness from, it isn't always easy, but it always starts with forgiveness of the self. And because it isn't always easy, sometimes that is the whole purpose of calling on divine intervention, to get that help beyond our own abilities. When we seem incapable of doing it ourselves, we ask them to intervene. So perhaps now we could take a few deep breaths, call on Michael or Zadkiel to intervene with us and to help us to lift those heavy energies of guilt or self-blame so that we can move forward on our path of love and light. Take a nice deep breath. Give them permission. All you have to do is be willing. Just to become willing and allow them to do the rest. Release it and let it go to them. Maybe even write on a piece of paper whatever it is that you feel guilt around or regret, whatever the issue is, whether it's to do with yourself or somebody else, and then burn it and ask Michael to remove the fear as it's being burned. Or put it in a jar, freeze it, drown it, in some way symbolically let it go. If it's Friday for you, I hope you have a happy, happy Friday. And I'll look forward to speaking with you tomorrow where we will be talking with the fairies. Take care, everyone, and have a nice day.